Left-handed comments on Music Exchange Radio, broadcasting live from the New Orleans Talk Network studios. Like I said, I'm your host, Rock Lefty. You can join the conversation in a little bit. 341-8255, area code 504. Man, don't forget to go download the Music Exchange Radio app. Check out musicexchangeradio.com. And I'm here with my host, Kayla Marie.
Hey, what up?
Yes, and your girl, Madam Nola.
Well, Rome.
Chilling in the building. What we got coming up on Good Gossip, Miss Marie?
Well, we have the latest with Chris Brown's baby mama drama. She happens to be involved in some of the schemes and scandaling that was going on.
Okay.
And
Crazy Brown.
Of course.
What you got coming up, Madam Nola on Nola News?
Well, we got all kind of news coming up. We have celebrities going bankrupt. We have celebrities being fined with things. Just stay tuned and you'll find out more.
All about that money, huh?
Yes, it's all about the money.
And to my right, we have Will Rome in the building with Poppin' Politics. What you got coming up, son?
Yes, sir. Got a little bit going on today. Hillary Clinton possibly coming out with 150 emails that's getting dropped tonight. Considered now confidential, being investigated by the FBI. And also, I'm going to talk a little bit about the Donald Trump pendulum effect.
Donald Trump back in the news again. Not to mention we have Sincere the Truth in the building. He come to drop a hot single.
What's happening?
Debuting on Music Exchange Radio. What's that with you, Sincere?
I'm chilling, man. I'm just working, man. I'm blessed.
Always on time. Always on time. Sincere, he always man, everything I do, man, Sincere be with it. For real. Got what it is, pep rally with a purpose, he there.
Work.
We got the we got the events on Mondays and Wednesdays at Pure Lounge. He's there.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? He putting it in, man.
Gotta hustle, man.
And he ain't got no problem with it, man. But
network the network.
Yeah, man. How was y'all weekend?
How was our weekend? How was your weekend, Kayla Marie?
Yeah.
My weekend was actually like super fun. Oh my God.
Hey, I came to the realization last week that we got a cold-blooded alcoholic in our group, man.
Yes.
Oh, y'all trying to put people out there?
Nobody would have known who it was if you wouldn't have said nothing.
Yes.
No, I thought you was talking about Will. Wait, what?
No, I'm talking about
Gotta be me.
Will over there on like he's doing his own thing.
Right.
Will the quietest one. Don't put that on Will.
I'm telling you.
Cold-blooded alcoholic. Because I bought till I drank.
Right. I noticed something last week at the Fuse event last Monday, man.
I'm glad you know.
Well.
Wait.
Don't.
Oh, okay. So it is Will. Okay.
Yeah, Will.
We gonna go
It
with
is
Will.
Will. We're gonna say it's Will, right?
Yeah.
Every time I turned around, she had a new drink in her hand. I seen something with fruits in the one drink, then the next drink it had umbrellas in it, the next drink it had nothing in it. Like, no, what's going on?
You gotta have fun though. You gotta have fun.
Yeah, you supposed to have fun, man. Like
She don't have a drink today, so that's
She will have one tonight though at Fuse.
I will. I might have a couple.
You got that
3,
Fuse
4,
event
maybe
going
5.
down later on tonight.
Yes, everybody come
at
out
8 at Pure Lounge, 1011 Gravier Street. Man, my boy Don P holding it down. He gonna have Jenny with the O out there. Hopefully Sincere perform this new song that he about to drop today.
Yeah.
Most likely.
What about those songs? You
likely
got something new? You dropping new stuff?
Man, every time. Look, let me tell you something about Sincere, bro.
Yeah, tell me because I know.
Sincere, hey, he get on the stage, everybody think he about to start rapping, and they start walking toward the door. Soon as he start hitting them vocals, everybody, hold up, what? The ladies start paying attention to their man and everything, bro. He starts singing.
Baby, you can
look like a rapper, but he he come in and do his thing. Look. Even our old hating producer was like, "Oh, that's Sincere."
She had to stand up.
Yeah. She don't never stand up in that booth.
Let's leave her alone before. See, I told you. I was just about to say, let's leave her alone before she start with her buttons.
Yeah, bro. All right, I'm gonna leave you alone, Jill. Everybody, shout out to Jill, the producer, man.
I guess I'm gonna have to cut the locks off, to get that image that I want.
We can get the votes from the ladies. Should Sincere cut his locks?
No.
Kayla Marie says no. The producer says no.
Nobody wasn't even asking her nothing.
Listen, she on our team, so we ask her.
Anyway, man, did any one of y'all check out that Lil Wayne concert that happened this weekend? Or did y'all go out after the Lil Wayne, the after party at
I was busy being a mom. I had to take my daughter to a kid's
At
party.
least you was. I heard they were paying $100 a ticket for that thing.
Well, I heard that it dropped down to 75. I got, word of mouth. Some people were buying their tickets for 75. So
did any one of y'all take part in the celebration?
No.
Of the Katrina celebrations or the Lil Wayne celebrations?
Either one. It was all in the same bundle.
Yeah, it wasn't. No, but I did hear that the reason why he didn't do it at the Super,
It was supposed to be the Champion Square.
Yeah, it was at the Champion Square.
Yeah.
Well,
that was it was supposed to be. I don't know. I didn't go.
Well, I know that the reason why he didn't, if it wasn't at the Superdome, I don't believe. Sin,
That's at the.
if it was at the Superdome.
It wasn't in the dome. It was in front.
No, it was at Champion Square.
Oh, okay, yeah, Champion Square. Where I was getting word of that. The reason why they didn't do it exactly inside is because he has a contract with Birdman that if he does anything inside of the Superdome, that he still
Birdman
has to
get
give.
Broke off?
Yep, 20%.
Man, that's a terrible situation, man. That's a terrible situation that boy is.
With Birdman?
Yes.
Since he's an artist, man, what you think about this? What you think about that? What you think about this situation? You coming from an artist perspective.
You gotta pay attention to your paperwork, man.
Right.
I mean, but in his situation, he probably would have never thought that it'd ever get, to that extent. But that's, that's another reason why you should have to pay more close attention to, the deal that you're making, because you never know what's going to happen long term with, your situation,
right?
With who's managing you or who's pretty much have control over your career.
Right. I hate to bring this back up, but man, it was a long time coming. If you see everybody on the camp left and you still riding, it's something.
Right.
You're not going to look back on your paperwork?
And that makes you kind of even wonder, like, the whole time while he riding, was he getting played and messed over the whole time, and was he just taking it?
I think he was scared to say something, because when Birdman throw that drink at him, he ain't do nothing or say nothing. But I'm not about to. We not about to get.
We ain't gonna get into all that.
Old talk, because that's gonna be a whole nother shit.
Yeah, that's.
Hey, at least they would have just kissed and made up.
Yeah,
you come on. You act like you don't know.
Yeah, like
she probably had a drink in her hand. She wasn't fan of
Wayne
that.
thought people forgot. We didn't.
Yeah, telling you. Man, but anyways, y'all weekend was nice. My weekend was all right, man. I watched my show. I got a new. Y'all know I like The Walking Dead, man. I like that show, The Walking Dead. That's one of my favorite shows. And they got the new Walking Dead that just came out. Fear the Walking Dead. Y'all on that?
Mm-hmm. I saw like the making of like the zombies, I think.
Yeah, what you laughing at?
Because you're the only one that's so excited about those. You're
sitting
over there
I'm on it, yeah.
Who else,
Let's talk about
who else saw it? Yeah.
Oh, that's not true. I'll be honest too. I watched 16 hours of that show straight the other day.
Trying to keep up,
trying to catch up.
Let me find out. It's something up in there that the men like to see. That the men like to see more than the women like to see in The Walking Dead. Let me go watch Walking Dead and see what it's
killing
what
and blood-fetid. When my wife watch it with me, she be covering her eyes, can't look at it. I'm like, come on.
It is
you be corrupting.
I'll tell you what, dude. My girlfriend
like that. Oh Lord.
My girlfriend, when they had up that part where that horse got killed, she freaked out. She started screaming at. She don't like whenever time any animals get killed on TV, dude. If that horse went down, she started screaming at me. I know you seen this one before. Why you ain't gonna tell me today? Hey, I can horse
I'm not telling you nothing. You gotta
screaming. She left. She went upstairs. I had to call her down when it was done.
Running for her life.
Oh God.
I was like, poor child.
What y'all don't like about this show?
I think that has really taken the place of the sports channel, and y'all just watch it just so we don't have to be with you all.
We got 1 more month for sports. We got 2 more weeks left for sports to really kick off. I don't really too much care about preseason. No? Saints losing every preseason game and.
Who your team? Who you going for? I mean, you in New Orleans.
You already know who I'm going for.
Well,
they losing.
But I mean, that don't mean you gotta just don't lie, but make it look good or something.
Well, the Saints are. I'm gonna say they second and third strings are losing. Then how about I put it like that?
I think the Giants are gonna go to the Super Bowl.
I ain't nobody got time for that.
Don't be coming for me.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Don't be coming for this one over here, right?
She just was born hating and drinking. I ain't got time.
Hating and drinking.
That's only because Connecticut ain't got a football team.
You know what?
They got New England Patriots.
You can stay over there, Will.
New England, that's the whole area. They got about 4 or 5 states. The stadium is in 4 or 5 different states.
They go deflate some more balls.
Whatever.
Yeah, they've been cheating forever, bro.
So wait, when was this thing? Like, when was the last time that they were in the Super Bowl?
It don't matter. We did it fair.
We did it fair. When the last time y'all played a straight season without cheating?
I'm just asking.
Before Bill Belichick.
But this isn't Fan View. That comes up next. Y'all can check that out next on New Orleans Talk Network.
Yeah.
But this is Left Handed Comments. What you said is talk about sincere apple mug. What? We have.
Let's
talk about the apple mug. What's up with it?
My Apple mug, man, it's just some hot tea. My voice been a little scratchy lately, so
you can't give us nothing live on the air?
Oh, I definitely can, man. I don't make excuses. Let's get it.
Okay. Well, sooner, later, right after we debut this song, we gonna let you hit something on the air.
All right,
when you pulled up, I seen it in your hair. I knew that was tea. I like, man, he brought some tea. He must be about to give us something.
I thought it was lean in a cup. Though he was just.
If it was,
can we discuss he's not no rapper?
You never know. I mean, Drake bodied a person, so
Drake.
So you never know what level the
that's some more old news I could talk forever about, man.
We gonna squash that. Meek could have just punched him down.
I agree.
All right. Yeah, that's that Northeast stuff. Come on, we gonna keep it positive on left-handed comments, man. Until it's something about I don't like it.
Amen.
Then we gonna get negative. Anyways, man.
Like The Walking Dead.
Anyway, let me bring up the topic, man. The topic is why I'm gonna say female because I've never seen a dude. Why females think celebrities like 50 Cent, Floyd Mayweather, and what's the other guy name that you was hating on? You hater? She can't name it. But why do y'all think that they're cocky and arrogant?
Listen.
Why do a lot of females think that?
First of all, I was just discussing 50 Cent earlier. I don't feel as though that he's...
Hold on. Say it again, sis here.
A lot of females feel like that because they can't put their hands on them. They can't call it when it comes down to those guys because they
Charlemagne. Charlemagne was the other one.
They pretty much, you know what I'm saying, when it comes down to entrepreneurship, they display that very well. They don't need anybody to do anything for them. Right. You know what I'm saying? They pretty much have all that in rap, so that's pretty much why. And they carry that attitude. I don't need you to do anything for me. I'm my own boss.
I don't have to kiss A to be friends, basically. Right. Yeah, I agree with I could agree with that. Kayla Marie?
Listen, the way I feel about it is that these females be getting crazy. And when you get crazy, you gotta understand, you're bound to get made into a example. Meaning, he gonna make sure that the next person don't do what this one's doing, such as Vivica Fox. She went to his gate acting crazy, talking all types of crazy stuff I can't even say on the air.
Like what? What makes them go crazy?
Well, I think we all know that.
The yaki meat?
Yeah.
I don't think that's true.
What you think?
Ain't no yaki meat gonna make no girl go crazy.
You don't think so?
No.
Lie.
Hold on.
No, I'm telling you.
Lie.
What you think?
No.
I am a walking example that it will.
No, that is the girl trying to stimulate your ego, maybe hoping by stimulating your ego that you will choose and pick to be with her. That's what that is. Y'all can't run that game on us, talk about y'all yaki me gonna control us. Lies, baby.
I think it's proven that after a girl is sexually involved with a man, her emotions take a whole 360.
This is what it is, because I'm going through that right now. What happens is if that girl is being faithful,
shout out to whoever
that P700, all right, but if that girl is only involved with that one man at that particular time, yes, her emotions are going to be stemmed in just that one thing, especially if that is what she is looking for. But if she is on a set path and knowing that, look, I'm not looking to be in a relationship, I'm not trying to be in a relationship, I just want to get me and you can go about your business, then that's what it is. Just like how, just as much as a female gets in her feelings, I think the same with men. It's just that it's shown differently because we're two different. I'm duh. I got a dumb moment right now.
New topic. Yeah, but man, we were just talking about that earlier. How what was y'all saying? Like the chick got to be emotional. How could the one dude sleep with a whole lot of females without having a problem with that? And y'all was like, a dude don't care. Women got to be so emotionally attached to sleep with you. This, that, and the other.
No, because I don't feel as though that females just go around sleeping with everybody.
I know some chicks that do.
Have you been in New Orleans?
Right. I know some chicks that do sleep around with anything and anybody.
Wait, but I feel as though that those individuals that do that have a reason. Like, you know.
All right, well, we'll find out your reason when we come back. Next up, we have NOLA News, and we're going to continue this discussion. You can join the discussion dial the number 504-341-8255. Hit us up, let us know what y'all think, man.
Yeah, they.
And we'll be back after this.
Join us Monday through Friday to talk what you know, where we provide the topics and you provide the conversation. 1 p.m., 3 p.m. daily on the New Orleans Talk Network and simulcast on WGSO 990 AM. We're live, where you can talk what you know. It's the New Orleans Talk Network.
Join us every Monday at 11 a.m. New Orleans Talk Network, The Road to Revolution, with hosts Leon Waters and Malcolm Super, sponsored by the New Orleans Worker Study Circle. Our goal is to end exploitation, to win the emancipation of the working class and the oppressed nations, by replacing the rule of the rich with the rule of the working class. Join us every Monday at 11 a.m.
Skip out for beer during commercials because the revolution will not be televised.
This is Handed Comments on Music Exchange Radio. Join the conversation at 504-341-8255.
Yeah, we are back, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, we is.
With Sincere the Truth, man. Still in the building.
I'm still here.
Gonna give us a little live singing lesson on the air.
I can't wait.
Yeah, because he nice. I can't wait either. But back into the topic.
Yes. Okay. So, for some NOLA news, we have a lot going on. We got, like I said, we have bankruptcy going on. We have fines being made. But we do have some good news. We have Kanye West declaring that he is going to be running for presidency in 2020.
I'll vote for him.
So you're going to vote for him?
I'm voting for him, too.
You're voting for him?
Yeah.
Well,
I can't even talk about this bullshit.
so we're not taking it seriously.
What?
He is an idiot.
Okay.
He is an absolute idiot.
I'm ready.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter. You can't screw the country up any worse than what it already is right now.
True.
I would love Kim K to be the first lady.
Oh my.
Yeah, so it would have to be
NBA. That is what I do not. That is when I will not vote for him.
Wait, fashion is gonna be it.
Oh my gosh.
Not Kanye West fashion. You seen what he had at the last fashion show he did?
What do you have?
Them raggedy crazy stretched out sweatshirt.
I mean, well, his sneaker game gonna be on point because at the 2015 VMA Awards, he sure was sporting his Yeezys. It was a beige pair, and they really look nice. They nice. So.
Everybody's wearing them.
All right, would you vote for him?
I don't vote, so.
Would you vote for him?
Heck yeah.
Nah.
Sincere, you'll vote for him?
Yeah, I'm voting for Kanye West.
Kanye for President.
Oh my gosh, that's
we're wrong. We already know your. We already know your
take. Talk about it.
I would vote for him, but not if Kim K gonna be the. Nah, I wouldn't vote for Donald Trump. It's not too many people out there today that's running right now that I vote for.
Dr. Ben Carson's got my attention.
If he got your, well, I don't know. Yeah, no one that's running has my attention. I want a third Obama. If it's talking about females running, let Michelle Obama run.
I'm good on a female president.
And why is that?
Because I don't want no female president.
Why?
Actually,
we'll talk about that on another show.
She should run for president.
But
Michelle
anyways,
Obama.
moving on.
That'll be the next topic for next Monday.
So that's what's going on with that. Kanye West wants your vote.
Can I say something real fast?
Also, what?
Can I say something real fast?
Yeah, say something real
Just
fast.
about the Yeezys. You know you can finance them now? I saw that. Like,
why would you finance shoes?
I swear to God. They're like, you
they're
can
financing hair.
Why would you finance shoes?
They're financing hair now. So
really?
Don't even start.
Why? Oh my God! Really?
Yeah.
Economic empowerment.
That's what you're voting for.
I'm not voting for nobody.
You just said you would vote for Kanye.
Yes, but then I changed it after I realized who would be the first lady. I changed it.
Oh my God!
I bet the NBA would vote for her.
Right.
The NBA ran through her.
They love the first lady.
NBA, they love the first lady.
The NBA ran through her already. So.
Anyways, we're not even gonna get it. That's a whole nother day. You know what? That's what they want you
and
to
two
believe.
Football players and 3 soccer players, and come on now.
So moving along,
right, that's the only one that got seen in public with it. But anyway, go ahead.
Okay, so with the latest, with the what is it? Kyga. That's the duo Kylie and Tiger.
Oh.
Well, they
another Kardashian.
Oh yes, it's them. It's about them.
Looking. That entire family should have been swallowed.
What?
Bull.
The entire family. They are useless.
Right.
They're useless individuals. They contribute nothing to society whatsoever.
So y'all are the only men that I have heard talk about the Kardashians in this way.
Who?
Just because they fine don't mean that they work anything. They could be fine and work less.
Okay.
I mean, look, they done drove Bruce to cut his balls off, for Christ's sake.
He did not cut his balls
Poor
off.
Bruce.
You know, Bruce is dressing like a man now. I think that was all public.
So that's not confusion? Do y'all not think that it was confusing? That dude was
post,
confused, man.
Yeah, and I don't like how the media actually just amens it as if he's not mentally, but that's another thing also. But with the Kyga duo, they have been fined for using too much water in California.
What was they doing?
Well, they have their...
How did they find out that they was using too much water?
Well, California is under a strict law where they're monitoring everyone's water. So according to Hip Hop News, they're alleging that they were caught using too much, along with celebrity Dr. Dre as well, going over the limits of how much water they're supposed to be using. So they're okay because the first fine is only $100, and you can be fined 4 times within before they cut your water off.
Yeah, who told on them?
For real.
Well, who just checking the meter. Were like, no.
Well, when the readings come back in, the readings are supposed to be at a certain level, just like with any city has the readings on how much you're using. And when the readings come back too high, okay, you're getting fined for using too much water.
Okay, but individually,
well, in their own separate houses.
Okay, if you had your house, how would you monitor daily how much water you use?
Because I guess I'm guessing that they're strictly knowing, okay, how many people are in this home. If it's 2 people in this home, this much water is supposed to be used in this home. Just like how they have with the income to determine if you're below poverty, this many people in your house, and your income is at this much, then you're below poverty level. That's the same way. If you have this many people in, you need to only be using this much water.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so it's critical for Cali right now.
Taking more than one bath.
How many baths is that?
Exactly. How many baths can I take a day? Right.
I don't know, but I know they're surrounded by
for trying to take a bath.
They're surrounded by water out there, so I mean, like, I don't know.
But you gotta. That's salt water. You gotta really process that water.
True, but I'm just saying.
That's crazy. Is that all you got for us for no?
No, I got also we got some
bankrupt?
feminist. Oh yeah, y'all favorite Trick Daddy, nasty, unofficial mayor of Dade County is going bankrupt.
He trying to sit on them royalties for too long, man.
No,
I mean you're broke.
Yeah, I know. I understand.
No,
Broke.
well,
I learned that.
Yeah,
he
please
claims that
explain
he claims that he
What chapter?
only what
What chapter? 7 or 11?
11.
Oh, okay.
Chapter 11. He claims that he only has $435,000 in assets.
So that's not cash; it's assets.
Yeah,
Houses,
and
cars, gold teeth.
he's behind $635,000
in taxes.
in not just taxes, but altogether in the amounts that he owe baby mamas. 3 different child support he owes back pay on with his taxes and with his mortgage on his property. So yeah, he is going bankrupt.
I would have been bankrupt too.
And he says that he only has $550 worth of clothes and jewelry at the moment. So
You better shut up, man. It's more than I got.
He's probably lying.
y'all don't do Trick Dad.
He probably is lying.
He
but
need
whatever.
to drop something, man. I think if he drop something, he'll be on the. The man ain't dropped nothing since 02.
Well, I don't think he's planning on. I don't think
Right.
he's going through a rough
He
time.
can still do shows.
But
he can make money doing shows.
He's going through a rough time. He was arrested on April the 5th of this year for cocaine charges. And
was he like doing it or like selling
yeah,
it?
like if you go and see his mugshot, he
doing
had hair. He had an actual hairdo, and it looked bad. He looked bad. Bad.
What you mean they had a hairdo?
Like his hairdo, he had hair. Like he had a
part
style.
in the middle with,
No, it wasn't a part in the middle. It looked like he been sleeping in the bed for about 2 weeks, and he just got up and was like, "I'm about to go take a picture." He had lint balls all in his hair.
That's
stuck.
trick though, man.
You know,
he a thug.
Love the kids, right?
Yeah, he a thug, man. We're gonna do a dedication for Trick Daddy next week, man. I don't know.
Oh,
what this word
Shout out to
does.
my first love, Dominic. Okay, moving along.
That song reminded you of your first love?
Yes, because my first love, let me tell you about my first love. He
Your
was a
first
little
love
small
was a
mixed
thug.
boy. He was a small mixed boy, right? His mama was white, his daddy was black, and he thought he was a thug. He used to walk around with his little do-rag, and he was 9 years old, and he was like, yeah, that was his
9?
favorite
You was
song.
9 when that song came out?
Yes!
Oh,
Let me shut up.
I'm not old, though. So
Let me shut up.
chill out.
Wait, did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that. That hate in the boot. We heard it the first time, Jim.
Yes.
Right.
Got it.
Everybody acknowledge Jeff, please.
Please do.
Anyway, man, your little boyfriend was a thug, man.
He
That song, he used to be
was.
bumping that.
Yes, he used to have his blue do-rag on, and he was bad, too.
Florida, huh?
Yo, she
I was like,
is
look
so
at
funny.
Dominique. Shout out
Was
Dominique.
he your boyfriend or was just he just
He
a
was
dude
my
that you saw from
boyfriend. He
across the
told me he
playground?
loved me and everything.
Oh, y'all got married?
Yeah, we got married. We didn't have a ring pop, so we just shared our sugar sticks.
Oh, my. Really?
Real talk.
This is so special.
It
Yeah.
is.
We should have a moment of silence.
Right. No, we can't have a moment of silence. So we can't have no dead air on
Yeah,
here. This is
that's
left in the
it,
comments.
girl.
Is that all you got for Nola News?
Yes, that's all we
I
have
know,
for
what about the
Nola News.
feminists?
Yeah, what's up with them?
man.
Good Harry on the
Y'all already see they took a different approach this time, and so I don't really they took Amber Rose mother and Black China. Yeah, you say it better.
Oh,
y'all,
is she
the
a
up north
feminist
people.
tbe
Yes, Black China took to the
How
I
could
think
you be
Amber
a stripper
Rose
and a feminist?
No, that's not nothing
They
wrong
are not
with that.
strippers anymore.
They right. Strippers aren't just what y'all put the name out as, but I believe Black Amber Rose is taking Black China under her wing and trying to give her a different approach to how to deal with this breakup stuff that's going on in the media, because Black China for a while has just been in the cameras
Who she broke
bashing
up with?
Kylie. She's still going through her thing with Tyga, and the fact that they've got married, so now they're putting it back, the spotlight back on Black China about how she feels about it. So
next week we had to start talking about some A-list celebrities, because these C
is-
and D-list celebrities that we were talking
Listen.
about, Lord,
y'all wrong.
These is definitely
C-list.
A.
I give them a D plus list.
Why? D
Celebrities. These
for the
celebrities.
yaki meat?
Yeah, they going crazy behind Yaki Me.
He just wants some.
They not Yaki Me. They chop liver.
At least Amber was married though. She was married.
Oh, who she was married? Oh, Wiz Khalifa. Yeah,
See,
he tripping. Who's teaching these boys these morals, man?
He don't know that.
No, they D-list because they worthless. Just like Will said, they don't contribute nothing to society.
But they're trying to. That's what they're trying to do now. And Amber Rose does. Whenever she's in a grocery line, she buys everyone's groceries. She makes sure she tries to give a positive message. Like, if you go and follow her, she's really doing good. She's also trying to give a good image for her and her baby daddy. She's not out there bashing him or anything like that. Her and Wiz has a good relationship. So,
Very true.
On the break, I'm going to pull up a picture I seen on Facebook with Amber Rose in it.
Did you see her like twerking yesterday?
I see the one on the balcony. Yeah, that was nice too. I'm talking about the one with she had the Yaki beat in her face, like getting slapped with it. Yeah, I seen that on Facebook yesterday. Yeah,
that was put together. That ain't real. You can't believe everything on the internet.
Stop defending. Why are y'all defending these women?
Because if she want to have Yaki meat in her face, let her have Yaki meat in her face. Don't nobody be saying nothing when y'all men be shoving y'all faces in turkey and stuff. Since y'all won't give it
roast beef. It's not. Look, we gotta hate. You got a head in the boot, boy. And it's not no turkey. It's more like roast beef.
Okay, roast beef, jerk, chicken, whatever y'all
running around here looking like y'all got roast beef between your legs. But anyway,
they do say black. Look, let me tell you something. Y'all saw the joke that they were saying, black girls got roast beef and look like Oreos with the strawberry in between, right?
Oh my gosh,
it's still pink though. That's all I gotta say.
Anyway, man, what are we talking about here, man? We talking
about the new feminist stuff. This is what the new feminist is on. Since y'all want to talk about the feminist.
Oh my God, man! Man, we gonna be at Pure Lounge, 1011 Gravier Street tonight for the Fuse event. Y'all come out there and check us out.
Please come.
Who all going out there? Y'all going?
We're gonna be there. Kayla Marie.
Oh yeah.
So it's your boy Rock Lefty, Kayla Marie, Madam Nola will be out there in full effect. Consider Troop gonna be out there.
You know, I'll be there. I'll be in the house, man.
Performing.
Sing gonna be in the building. Oh, when a new song, the live song, when that's happening?
We're gonna kick that off. We're gonna kick that off at the Poppin' Politics. We're gonna get everything out the way. Then we're gonna slow it down, keep it mellow.
Some poppin' politics.
Yeah, some poppin' politics.
Just a little bit, not too much.
Yeah, but coming up next, we have Kayla Marie. Good gossip.
Yes,
she got a lot of it too, bro.
I do. I really do. Yeah, I'm excited.
What we got coming up?
We got this Chris Brown baby mama drama, scams and fraud, all types of things.
Schemes and fraud.
And his new tattoo that he got. I want to explain to you guys what that means because it does look.
Yeah, I really want to know what that means. We're over here cracking up. Yeah, I want to know what that means.
People been saying it was like the Illuminati and stuff.
Yeah, I'm sick. Okay, we gonna talk about that. Yeah, I'm bruh.
Yeah, Ryan Sharp, we are.
Yeah, hey, we will be back after this, man. Coming up, we got good gossip, and then after that, we got Poppin' Politics, and then we have Sincere the Truth. Yeah. And then your boy Rock Lefty.
That's good.
And this is Left-Handed Comments on Music Exchange Radio. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Remus Bowman, and we're here to discuss you and your credit. This would be an informative hour discussing your credit options and how you can achieve a good credit rating in just a matter of 3 to 6 months, and the removal of bad or incorrect information. Again, my name is Remus Bowman, your good credit advisor. Join me every Monday on New Orleans Talk Network.
Crown Properties Incorporated, development and property management specialists, specializing in commercial and residential properties. With over 20 years experience, we specialize in property management, tenant placement, rent collection. We also manage single group housing. We have a full-time maintenance staff, 24-hour emergency on-call services, and we're fully licensed and insured. Let us do all the work while you receive the monthly checks at Crown Properties Incorporated. For more information, call 504-366-4001. That number again is 504-366-4001. Or come visit us at 405 Gretna Boulevard, Suite 109, Gretna, Louisiana. Crown Properties Incorporated. For all your property management needs. You be the investor. We'll be the landlord. Crown Properties Incorporated.
Hi, this is Angelo Edwards, your host of Your Business is Our Business on the New Orleans Talk Network, where we will be talking about business topics for-profit businesses, nonprofit organizations, and youth entrepreneurship. Please join me as we discuss these topics every Wednesday at 10 a.m. on the New Orleans Talk Network. Hold on. May not be a lot.
All right, you're listening to NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com, and this is Left-Handed Comments on Music Exchange Radio. Join the conversation at 504-341-8255.
Let me find out they got somebody on this team trying to get a sugar daddy. We are back. It's Left-Handed Comments. I told you I was going to expose you.
Oh, God. Well, I'm going to be exposed to alcoholics, so.
Yeah, we got Kayla Marie. She got that good gossip. What we got?
That good. All right, so we got some information on Chris Brown and his crazy baby mother. Oh, my God. All right, so Chris Brown's baby mother, Nia Gunsman, I believe is pronounced, is involved in her boyfriend King Ba's scams and the home invasion that Chris had this past summer. So actually her boyfriend King Ba is actually the man that's on his daughter's birth certificate, royalty. But anyways,
is King Ba a gang member?
What?
Is he a gang member?
I don't think so. Not that I know of.
Okay.
His name sounded a little crazy though. But yeah, they were doing like bank fraud scams and all types of stuff, and I was actually reading that on M-Stars. Mm-hmm. But let's see. And then it says on the infamous gossip site Bossip is claiming that Gunsman participated in a kidnapping and the robbery that went down at Breezy's house over the past summer. Earlier this week, M-Stars News reported that Ba was a wanted man by the Houston, Texas police after being seen on camera at a bank forging checks. In a Snapchat below, and then what they do is they show.
Was he forging Chris Brown checks or just anybody checks?
No, they were forcing. They were like forging all type of celebrities checks.
Oh, okay.
He not Cuban, is he?
I don't think so.
Okay, because
he's black.
Oh, okay, good.
He's black, but I think he's mixed with something else too. But and then Chris Brown came back on Instagram, and was saying like, you know, all that talk about how like my daughter wouldn't be safe with me, and like, you know, look, God works in mysterious ways and all that other good stuff. And then long story short, the baby mother and then the boyfriend were also involved in other celebrities' houses being robbed and just craziness. So now there's a arrest warrant out for her as well.
Right.
Which is crazy.
So Chris Brown, man, what else he got? I seen you. Go ahead. What else you got?
But how all this came about was her friend Nadia. It was I guess one of the friends, Nadia, who was also friends with the Houston music manager Josh Prince, and they actually stole her wallet. They forced her to the bank, and pretty much she was a part of the plan at one point in time before they actually did it to her as well. And she pretty much revealed everything that's been going on and how Nia's involved with everything that has to do with Chris Brown and his house being robbed and all the burglaries and things like that in the area.
So she ain't playing no game with Chris Brown. What did she want? Child support money or something from him?
No, it wasn't even child support money. It was the fact that she's saying that she's a single mother and that her boyfriend didn't have a job. So what else were they supposed to do? And pretty much they were scamming Chris Brown the whole time.
Don't she get government assistance?
I don't know. I didn't see that. I don't think she does though. I know she gets child support from him.
So Chris Brown allowed them to scheme him?
Pretty much. Well, he didn't allow it. Like, he wasn't like, all right, like, go ahead. But, I mean, that's just how it happened.
Man, that's messed up. What else he got?
So, and the tattoo on the back of his head. Everybody was wondering about what the tattoo meant. And what he did was he got a, he got a bull on the left side of his head, supposedly like for protection over his heart, which is supposed to be dealing with his daughter royalty. Like, he just wants to be protected. And then the infamous, hold on, my bad. What's that person's name? The
Venus de Milo?
Yeah, he got Venus de Milo on the right side of his head too. So,
and they're saying that's supposed to be Illuminati stuff, right?
Yeah, they're saying that that's supposed to be Illuminati, but he's saying that it's not. What you think about that?
I don't know. They're always saying something about his tattoos, like the beaten up one was Rihanna.
What beating up? He got a beat up tattoo?
Well, is that the princess chick? The little face on his neck, that old tattoo. It kind of resembles a beat up woman, and for a while people were saying that was the image of Rihanna's picture after she was beaten up by him. Bad, yeah, so that's what they're trying to say it is. So they always trying to say something about his tattoos.
All right, so these were his exact words. He said, "Venus de Milo, right, or de Milo, the Greek goddess of love." The Greek goddess of love, and the bull represents the Taurus that I am, strategically placed on the left side of my head in protection of my heart for the love of my goddess, royalty, who's his daughter. It's everything. As a man, we protect that with everything.
So basically saying protection over his daughter.
Yeah, and he got the bull on the right side because of that. So
that's what's up.
Yeah. So I guess he's not in the Illuminati.
I'm good on the head tattoos.
You said you're good on the head tattoos?
Yeah, I'm good on the tattoos on the head. Face too. I'm good on them.
I actually like guys with face tattoos for some reason.
Me too.
I feel like it's so sexy. Like, it's just, like, I
like it too.
Y'all like
all on the eyelids and all on the nose and all on in between the forehead.
Yeah, I hear you.
Coming from the brain, looking like a lightning streak. I like all that. Yeah.
You the crack, like the crack.
Yeah,
in the
the
head?
crack in the head.
You like that?
What about females with the tattoos?
Yeah, what's down with that? Y'all like that?
What's up with that?
I like females, period. So I don't care if she cute. I'll take her tattoos.
Oh, you like
well, I seen a nice tattoo on the side of a female face. She had like a panther, and it was kind of like, it was hot. It was real dope. It came from like the top of her forehead to about under her eye. It was real dope. I liked it.
Well, we got, I know they got one bad shorty in New Orleans. Shout out to her. She got tattoos full of she tatted all in her head. Tattoo Caramel or something like that's her IG name, but she is tatted. That's the most tatted female I done seen in New Orleans. She real tatted, all in her head with it. Like,
where she be?
She be everywhere at Jay's. Go check Jay's out. Popping club, it be popping.
Yeah.
But yeah, she tatted, and she got a love for tarantula spiders. That's my boo.
You like spiders too?
Yes.
Oh, everybody your boo.
I don't want nothing to do no spiders.
Chicks, I don't know a lot of chicks that like spiders.
Tarantulas are harmless, especially tarantulas. When you do your research on them. I seen that movie
back in the early 90s. Tarantula, what it was? Arachnophobia. Yeah. Those was tarantulas. Those weren't homeless.
But yeah.
Do you guys know what the most poisonous spider is on Earth?
What?
The daddy longlegs. But the crazy thing is their mouths are like too small to bite us, so like they don't affect us. But like they're the most poisonous spider in the world.
Mouth is too small to bite.
I thought they were. I thought they were harmless spiders.
Well, I don't care which spider it is. I'm not about to touch it.
They're harmless to us, but to everybody else in this world, not to everybody else, but like animals, all types of stuff like that. They're the poisonous spider.
How he can bite an animal, but he can't bite us?
I don't know. It's just fact. I'm not really into science
what do they
that
eat?
Much. What do they eat? I don't know.
Is that all you got for good guys?
No, did y'all
I'm
watch
about
the
to say,
VMAs?
Lord, y'all turn the Animal Planet into
No, did you guys watch the VMAs?
No.
Nobody?
I don't watch TV.
But he won't.
Yeah. I want to hear about that.
Wait, so this Nicki and Miley Cyrus.
Should have started off with this one.
For real. Like, let me tell you something. All right, so pretty much how it started was in an interview last week with the New York Times, Miley Cyrus has accused the rap star, which is Nicki Minaj, of being jealous, and she said she has confronted music industry racism the wrong way. And Miley Cyrus responded to the confrontation with a brief comment about interview responses being twisted from their intended message, whatever the case may be.
We got the clip.
Yeah, we do got the clip, and Nicki was not playing with Miley. Like, she got real hood. She brought it way back to New York.
Can we hear it?
That ass. I mean,
Nicki Minaj, Anaconda! Back to this bitch that had a lot to say about me the other day in the press. Miley, what's good?
Hey. We're all in this industry. We all do interviews, and we all know how they manipulate. Nicki, congratulations. And just because the VMAs have already started doesn't mean that the voting is done.
And when she was saying that, Nicki was like, B, don't play with me. Like, she mouthed it like, this is who time starts.
But
she was not
they cut her mic.
They cut her mic off.
Yeah, so.
How y'all feel about that? I mean... a lot of people, it's a real controversial situation because people are saying Nicki was being too hood.
What did Miley Cyrus say?
I don't.
What Miley said?
Miley was saying that pretty much she backed out of what she originally said about Nicki and was saying that the interview, that cameras switch up stuff and they twist up stories and all that other stuff. Pretty much saying that it wasn't how it was portrayed to be, which was a lie. I feel as though she was just being real scary. She got put on the spot, and it is what it is. And Nicki put her out there, and she wasn't able to come back with some real stuff.
Yeah. I think it was wrong how they cut off Nicki's mic, but they didn't cut off her mic.
She was hosting though. They cut off Nicki because Nicki on the stage trying to start fights.
So, but also Miley was the one who was actually cursing and saying curse words. And
that's MTV. You can do what you want.
Well, I mean, it was live and it so to them certain words isn't supposed to be used. So I mean, I don't know. Why cut off if you could do what you want? Why cut off Nicki mic?
Do MTV
Nicki
still
real?
Play?
That's why.
Do MTV still play videos? Why they still got Video Music Awards?
They play videos in the morning.
4 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
I'm not up watching it.
I am.
Really?
Always deal with money though.
Yeah, but I
always about money.
First Meek was beefing. Now Nicki's beefing. You think?
Nicki has a right to be beefing. Who is Miley Cyrus, anyways?
And also she's been really disrespecting. She's been crossing some culture boundaries as well. Someone has been needing to check Miley for a while. So yeah,
I think a dad should have spanked her stupid ass.
I don't know what's going on with him. He feels as if she's growing up.
She's grown though. How old is Nicki? I mean, how old is the other girl?
Miley
Cyrus, yeah.
I'm not sure.
I know
20 she's in her 20s, early 20s.
But when she started acting crazy, she been acting crazy.
As soon as
she's
she
only 20
18,
now.
she lost her mind.
Yeah, she been acting crazy for the last 4 years.
Exactly. I think it was that song for real. Every Girl in the World. Where they was Miley Cyrus.
And the Jay-Z song came on.
Holla at me, Miley Cyrus. When Lil Wayne told
I think that's
Every Girl in the World. She was like, oh, wait, 18, I'm going to be popping, twerking, slurping.
I think it's the Illuminati.
She was slurping whatever on the stage. Yes.
Slurping who?
Somebody.
Or she was just making a noise?
No, she was slurping something.
Yeah. It was a little
and it wasn't no slurping.
A blow up yaki meat?
Yep. I think it was.
They
had one of those.
All types of stuff. Just crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
She's being so extra for what? I don't get it. I really don't.
Because it's selling. It's making people look at her.
Yes.
If you
what's selling though? What is that? What is she making money off of?
You may not know what's selling, but
I mean,
yeah, she makes music and she does other things like that. Being out there like that boost up your fame and your popularity. So people maybe want her to host more shows and do more things because of that. You never know. Just like how the VMAs wanted her to host.
Yeah, I think the VMAs did want her to host, but now that she's starting problems with people, they're not gonna want her to host because they don't want that type of negativity.
Nah, they like that. Let me tell you, drama sells.
That's why they got reality shows.
Right? They want that. They probably and that goes back to play, and with people are starting to think that is a put together. They're not sure if the Nicki Minaj and the Miley Cyrus beef is actually real. So yeah, tuned into that later on.
No beef in the industry is actually real.
Right.
Everything
so
is already premeditated. And
people are trying. Right. People are trying to find out if
strategize. Yeah.
Right. So people are trying to find out if that was staged. That whole scene. They're trying to find out if it's staged.
You think it was staged?
I think it was. I don't know.
Everything is staged. You know what I'm saying? Now, when it comes down to certain things that they say, you know, they pretty much paint the picture, they paint the plot, and they just tell, you know what I'm saying, Miley Cyrus and Nicki Minaj, do y'all.
Y'all think
I don't think it was staged. I don't think it was staged.
If that was staged, then the Kanye West thing was staged too. Him running up on stage, that was staged too. What y'all think about that?
Those are artists that really do what the heck they want to do. Like Nicki, I don't think she's gonna hold her tongue for anybody. And I feel as though I watched the video several times. Her facial expressions, like she was really trying to think about how she was gonna say it, and then she was like, you know what, F it, like I'm about to get real hood on her. Like, oh well.
I think, but that's what you have to do when you're in the media. And because let me tell you something, the media knows what they're doing when they put those two women on stage. They knew what they was doing, just like how they know to still invite Kanye to the awards, knowing how he acts.
Right.
So it's all in just wanting to get those people to watch. They knew what they was doing, putting Miley Cyrus and Nicki on the stage together, and probably was like, you know what, this will be a good time to address it. They probably didn't know what was exactly going to be said, but they knew that they wanted them to address the problem right then and there.
It's all about ratings at the end of the day. It's all about ratings.
I could agree with that.
Right. But that's all in on that. I don't know.
But we got to take us a quick break, see what's going on with this app. And when we come back, we got Poppin' Politics with my boy Will Rome.
Getting it.
What you got coming up for us, man?
Talking just a little bit about Hillary Clinton and all her little email headaches that, comes with being a little shady and keeping emails on servers that you're not even supposed to have.
Right. You don't want to be, and you wasn't even supposed to be emailing from them servers. But anyways, we'll be back. We'll talk about that when we get back. This is Left-Handed Comments on Music Exchange Radio. Peace.
You dig.
On the track.
All I gotta do is put my mind to this shit. Yeah. Cancel out my ex, I put a line through that. I like all my S's with 2 lines through them shit. Everybody tryna f you, but I'm fine with that shit. Never mind, girl, that's just you. I know you work hard for your shit. You know they gon' hate. Just don't play no part in that shit. They should call me James, cause I'm going hard in this. We're just so much smarter than them. Maybe I just needed you around me. Drank a lot tonight, I know. She can drive your car and you can roll. Take you where you wanna go. First off, I'ma start by saying this. God, baby.
I'm Linda Lewis, Director of Armstrong Family Services. I'm here to remind you that anyone can become homeless, even you. Armstrong Family Services is a nonprofit organization that serves families in crisis. We focus on keeping homeless families together. Post-Katrina, we have helped over 1,000 families. Now we need your help. For more information, please call 504-899-2995.
Thank you!
The New Orleans Talk Network has added hundreds of listeners to our email database. But we don't have you. Make sure that you are in the know by sending us your email address. Go to the NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com and send us your email contact so that we can send you action matters, community events, show topics, and a whole lot more. Go to the contact page and email us today your address. That's NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. Go to the contact page, send us that email address today. Wags Food and Culture at 1601 Plaza Drive in Marrero, always delivering the best food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. There's a reason why people keep returning to Wags. The food's always hot, great portions, and it's just down-home good. Call ahead to order in advance at 504-348-3080. That's 504-348-3080. And let Larry know that you heard about Wags on the New Orleans Talk Network. Call him now. Wags Food and Culture.
World, it's your boy Rock Lefty. This is Left-Handed Comments on Music Exchange Radio, broadcasting live from the New Orleans Talk Network. Like I said, I'm your host, Rock Lefty. You can join the conversation by calling 504-341-8255. And don't forget to download the Music Exchange Radio app and check out musicexchangeradio.com. Now we back this segment. Got my boy Will Rome. We about to hit us with some poppin' politics and get real with y'all for a minute. What you got for us, Will?
All right, well, getting released tonight, we have some more headaches for Hillary Clinton, as if she didn't have enough already to deal with, just her being the awesome individual that she is. Note the sarcasm there. About 150 messages that are getting released tonight about 9 p.m. by the State Department, and an overall release of 7,000 pages have been found to contain classified information that she was keeping on a secondary private server, which obviously has its own big no-nos concerning national security. And,
right.
It's just kind of disconcerting, man. They fried General Petraeus. This man did great things in the Iraq War. He was a general. He ran the CIA. And they fried him for, using a private email server to talk. He was, dirty talking with a female. That didn't even have to do with any kind of state secrets or anything like that. When you're the head of a State Department, Russia's listening to you. China's listening to you. Anybody with any kind of remote intelligence service is getting anything that they can from you, trying to get any information about us. So the fact that you would even remotely think that having a secondary server for private use to make it easier. I'm sorry. How hard is your job? You're the Secretary of State. Come on.
Secret should be. What was he saying about how when you was in the military, you knew about?
Yeah, my time in the Marines, I dealt with a lot of classified information. I had a lot of stuff that was top secret and things like that I had to deal with, and they made it quite clear. You know, you mishandle this information, you're not going to get a slap on the wrist. You're going to jail. You will go to the brig. Like, you will be fried straight up.
So what's some of the reasons that you would think of that they're not punishing Hillary?
Because it's Hillary Clinton. She's doing her usual Clinton thing. I mean, look how everything got handled with Bill Clinton back in the day. Right. That man was a political genius for the backflips that he did to get out of all that mess.
Backflips him. You got to turn your mic is on?
You know, I mean, it's just, you know, we need better. We need more. You know, we should expect more out of our elected officials and appointed officials. It might, you know, what I don't understand with government these days is they will appoint people to these high postings that have absolutely no experience whatsoever in what they're administering. You know, it just cracks me up. Like, you're putting people to the head of the CIA with no intelligence, with any kind of intelligence background whatsoever.
Hey man, that's what I said, bro. This man, the politics, how it's looking this year, man, is just terrible, bro. Everybody is looking like clowns, bro. It just look like I don't know. I'm not
right. It doesn't seem
like y'all serious about
right.
It
doesn't seem serious no more.
I think a lot of thing is a lot of people have just gotten so worn down and so disconcerted, feeling like, you know, their vote doesn't matter.
Right.
Your vote does matter. The reason why these things are going on is because you're not voting. If you don't vote, then you don't have any ground to complain because you're just part of the problem. All these people on Facebook and social media, Twitter, Instagram, you know, crying about this, crying about that, and then they talking about, you know, well, I don't vote. You know, like some of y'all mentioned earlier.
Not every person was a person that didn't vote at one time. But when, like, I'm going to use that. I feel like that's an opinion at the end of the day, because the facts are still the facts. No matter who is in office, at the end of the day, it still rolls in the same. They say all of these things to get you to persuade to getting them into the office. They get into the office, and even though, yes, they are president, they still have to go through Congress in order to get these laws or these certain things to be passed. And if Congress is not for them, regardless of to the fact, then Congress is not for them. So at the end of the day, they're still being puppeteered by someone else. So regardless who gets into office,
well, it's all special interest. It's all money. That's why.
All right.
It's all
does
money.
it really matter?
But if that's the case, then
does it really matter? If it's all money, does it really matter?
But it does matter, because that's where your vote counts.
No, that's where the
vote
money
them out
counts.
the next term. Vote them out the next election.
I feel as though
that's why we have term limits.
They
tried to do that with
what's the point of voting?
Well, because I feel as if it's just all into just like how the U.S. feels as if they have to have a war in order for it to have some kind of structure going on. It all goes into play with just keeping this world going into what they want it to go to. Like, I really don't play into none of that stuff. I really don't. Like, at the end of the day, I'm gonna make sure me and my household straight.
And that's exactly part of the problem.
How is that part of the problem? Because I'm not paying attention to this one thing. I didn't ask to join that. I didn't ask.
Well, then your opinion doesn't count.
Okay, I don't.
Then it doesn't matter. Then go out there and vote. Then
okay, but who says
make your voice heard?
Who says your opinion counts?
I vote.
But
if you want to inspire change, you can't inspire change by not voting and not getting involved.
Okay, that's not the only way to inspire change.
You can sit here and argue with me all day long, but if you're not doing it, no, we having conversation. But if you're not going out here, if you're not going out here to actually make an inspired change.
All right, guys,
take a deep breath.
Let's
upset that I'm
politics
not voting.
Is a very steamy subject.
Yeah, it is. That's why it's politics, sports, religion, those things. Yeah, it's very touching. Everybody got had their opinion,
right? So
True.
who's to say I can't have one just because I don't vote?
But that's the point.
You have to vote. I ain't gonna say you have to vote, but if you have an argument.
My argument is, my argument, no, but see, that's where y'all get my argument.
She's saying. She's
y'all
saying,
y'all thinking my argument. No, my argument is not, you're doing this wrong. My argument is, I don't feed into none of y'all bull crap. So and I don't really know what's what, because at the end of the day, I don't know who's really controlling it. So I don't want to be bothered with none of it. My argument isn't, you're doing this wrong, you should do this. My argument is, I don't know who's really controlling this, and I don't want to be a part of it at all.
Have an argument.
Okay, but my argument is saying that I'm waving a white flag to not deal with it at all. Not saying this is what I want to be done and this is what I want to be done.
And that's exactly the reason why we're in the political state.
The majority of people that I talk to feel the same exact way. They feel like nothing's changed. That way is if between Bush and Obama, they feel like nothing's changed, and they're two different people. But you know, the numbers show one thing, but what I'm seeing when I walk out my door is a whole totally different thing. So what's the point of me? Whoever's in office, then it's gonna be the same. So I might as well just live my life. That's basically what.
When they cheated on the votes for Bush and he still was able to run, I gave up and I wasn't even legally able to vote.
And you was in Florida.
Yeah, and I lived in Florida. I was raised in Florida, so I didn't went and saw Bush. I was 12 years old and went to the so it's not like I don't show interest in these things. I do. It's not like I just don't follow him at all. I do follow up on him. I was 12 years old going to go see him at the convention center, going to see him speak. I seen Bill Clinton. I seen Bill Clinton when I was 12. You know, so it's not that I don't show these interests, and it's not that I don't read and study on them, but that is why I feel the way I do, because I really... I look into a lot of things, not just the politics side, but also how my family and how my people being affected. Either way it go, we ain't getting out on no end. It's been Democratic people our family been doing Democratic parties for 50 years, and ain't nothing changing. At the end of the day, y'all saying y'all for this and y'all for that, but when y'all get in the office, y'all still have these guidelines y'all have to follow, and it's not working for my family, so my family is just not going to deal with it. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, I got a question for you. So for the people that have a voice, and for the people that feels the same way that you feel, what would you advise them to do?
I would advise you before you do, just before you feel that way, don't take my advice and just listen to what I'm saying because you feel as if that's what you should do. Actually go out there and learn and study it before you make your decision, because why I may be choosing to take that route may not be the same way you should take. So I would advise first and foremost to actually go out there and study politics, because that is a problem, that people do not understand politics fully, and so they just go ahead and just dismiss it all together when really they should be learning. But I don't dismiss it when I say I don't vote. I think y'all are taking that and just taking it as I'm just saying I don't pay attention to none of it. But I do pay attention to it, and I choose to leave it the hell where it is at.
Okay. Everybody good?
Everybody is.
Remind me to give her a hug after. She fired up over there.
Bro. All right. What else you got for us on Papa Politics?
Well, it actually kind of rolls into that, funnily enough. We're going to talk about the Donald Trump pendulum effect that's been going on.
Okay.
People are just, a lot of people are just amazed that Donald Trump has been having the success that he's had. And that's beyond, and it's just defying all odds. All these political posters are saying that it's like nothing that's ever been seen in politics before, how this man is just going full-blown however he wants to go, saying whatever he wants to say, and people are still responding. He's just out there just doing his thing, just steamrolling over people. And, we got new polls coming out saying that he's got a 24-point lead in New Hampshire. He's got a 15-point lead in South Carolina. In the Republican party alone, he jumped from 20% to 52% favorability ratings.
What's up? What are you looking like in Louisiana? He got a
high rate in Louisiana. You already know that.
They haven't really done any polls on Louisiana yet.
You know that.
Yeah.
But, I can tell you who doesn't have a good polling anywhere is Bobby
Jindal.
Good old Bobby.
That boy would not get a good vote anywhere, man. No,
they was trying to get the hourly wage to 15, and I think Donald Trump was against that.
McDonald's, I heard, was trying to sue people for trying to...
For real? Trying to sue them for trying to what?
Raise the hourly wage.
I forgot my question just now.
Yeah. Oh, all right. Well, good. No, I'm not saying good that you forgot your question. I'm saying good that you were on the air.
Oh, yeah. I have a question. Is Donald Trump, all right, so I'm not really into all the politics stuff, but is Donald Trump a Republican or a Democrat?
He's running as a Republican.
But they saying if he don't make it, he's going to... Did he say he was going to run independent if he didn't make it for the...
He said that he was not going to rule it out, which, I can't really blame the man. He was the only one that said that he would. And, why? He made a good point. Why would he give up that leverage? If the Republican Party's not going to play nice with him, not, put him on a fair balance and really give him the same opportunities they're going to give everybody else to be the Republican, nominee, then why would he give up that great leverage that he has? It really puts him in check. He's a businessman. He knows how to do these things. He knows how to negotiate. Right. He knows how to operate from a power position. So why would he go and give his biggest piece of leverage away just to satisfy these people.
Right.
I'm going to build an underground house because I know he going to get president. I know he going to win.
As long as Hillary Clinton don't make it, I don't care.
You just don't want to skirt in the office.
I just don't want a woman in the office. Hey, if you got any opinion about this, you can join the conversation at 504-341-8255. Hit us up. Let us know what y'all think about Hillary Clinton in office or anything that we've talked about so far on the show. We're not going to break yet. We just talking. Hey, you want to bring up what you was talking about, the threesome?
Oh yeah, in a second. Wait, hold on. Well, wait. Why we have you guys? Did you guys
you got
about
2
the
minutes.
$50? Oh, I got 2 minutes. All right, let's just talk about it right now. Whatever. All right. So, I don't know if you guys watched the Love and Hip Hop reunion.
No, I didn't.
Well, Mimi, Jocelyn, and Stevie J all made up actually, and Mimi was actually the bigger person. And she was just like, you know what? Like, you're my daughter's father. You know, I, like, really care about you. We're family. You know, I don't lust over Stevie anymore. Whatever.
I'm already making porn videos.
Yes, but to the juicy part.
Yaki mean.
Snorting pot off the yaki meat. What?
You was so funny. What was that?
Come on, you good.
All right. So, anyways, they ended up having a threesome, and Mimi told some interviewer all about it. So I'm about to let you know. So, long story short, she said, well, Mimi thanked Jocelyn or whatever. So, getting to the point, Mimi and Jocelyn and Stevie were all at the house together, and I guess Jocelyn went upstairs to go take a shower, and Stevie came in the house drunk as ever, went and laid down on the bed, and then Mimi ended up going upstairs, and then she said Jocelyn came out of the bathroom and just started going in on her thighs, her inner thighs, and all that other good stuff. And then she actually went back to the bathroom, came back out, and then she just started eating her, I don't want to call it roast beef, but
that's what it's called on this show.
It's not roast beef.
It's filet mignon.
All right, yeah, whatever. She was just eating her roast beef, and I don't think Mimi ate her roast beef back. But I know they all had a threesome or whatever.
Mimi
but Jocelyn a freak.
Mimi told her because she be snorting that
Really?
powder off of the yaki mean. I'm telling you.
No, you mean Jocelyn?
Yeah, Jocelyn be snorting that powder off the yaki
I
mean.
don't think Mimi do the drugs though, but I think Mimi with the crabs.
She with the doo doo.
All right, man. Threesomes, y'all can mean turkey neck sandwiches, whatever. We'll be back, man. This is Left-Handed Comments. When we come back, we got Sincere the Truth. Be back in a minute.
If your business needs exposure, isn't it time you let a professional company lead the way? GS1 Television Productions provides great television commercials for small, medium, or large companies. We also provide video services for weddings and other engagements. Let us handle your promotional needs. Call 504-478-6754 for your quote today. At Jones Insurance, we find that peace of mind offers a real advantage. That is why we work hard to make things easier for you by protecting your cars, your homes, your businesses, and your life. Peace of mind, isn't that the best protection? Learn what insurance can do for you. Call your agent at 504-348-1492 or visit us at 7603 West Bank Expressway, Marrero, Louisiana.
Join us Monday through Friday to talk what you know, where we provide the topics and you provide the conversation. 1 p.m., 3 p.m. daily on the New Orleans Talk Network and simulcast on WGSO 990 AM. We're live, where you can talk what you know. It's the New Orleans Talk Network.
Join us every Monday at 11 a.m. New Orleans Talk Network, The Road to Revolution, with hosts Leon Waters and Malcolm Super, sponsored by the New Orleans Worker Study Circle. Our goal is to end exploitation, to win the emancipation of the working class and the oppressed nations, by replacing the rule of the rich with the rule of the working class. Join us every Monday at 11 a.m.
Skip out for beer during commercials because the revolution will not be televised.
All right, everyone. Welcome back. You're listening to NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com, and this is Left-Handed Comments on Music Exchange Radio. Feel free to join the conversation with us at 504-341-8255. This is Will Rome. I'm going to turn it over to my girl Kayla Marie for a minute, who'd like to read a little something for you I think might be beneficial. It's usually my area of expertise on the politics section, but I find it might be a little bit more interesting if my beautiful co-host over here kicks this off for you. Kayla Marie, go ahead and enlighten them, please.
All right, so here's just a little food for thought. I'm not really into politics, so when I read this, it kind of made me think and want to actually get a little more into politics and just find out, the different views of things. So I'm going to read it to you. It's just a little story. It's actually called the $50 Lesson. I recently asked my neighbor's little girl what she wanted to be when she grows up. She said she wanted to be president of the United States. Both of her parents, Obama Democrats, were standing there. So I asked her, if you were president, what would be the first thing you would do? She replied, I would give food and houses to all the homeless people. Her parents beamed. Wow, what a worthy goal, I told her. But you don't have to wait until you're president to do that. You can come over to my house and mow the lawn, cut some annoyed weeds, and sweep my driveway, and I will pay you $50. Then I will take you down to the grocery store where a homeless guy hangs out, and you can give him the $50 to use for food in a new home. She thought it over for a few seconds. Then she looked me straight in the eyes and asked, why doesn't the homeless man come over and do the work and you can pay him the $50? I said, welcome to the Republican Party. Her parents still are not speaking to me. So what do you guys think about that?
Good story.
It is a good story. I mean, it's real simple, and it pretty much illustrates kind of the left and the right without really getting too serious. And it's just a little bit. It's just easier for people to understand. Kind of just it doesn't really get too much into specifics.
It really doesn't.
But it basically like a lot of conservatives and Republicans basically believe
It's more deeper than just saying that. Not every politic. That's basically painting a picture. If you're reading that story to a person that doesn't really know anything about politics, you're painting a picture of basically that you're painting a picture that all Democrats believe in just doing this one certain thing, when that's not entirely true. You can paint a picture to make it fit your story as long as you're using those certain type of words. And I feel like that's what this did. This story painted a picture in favor of what the Republican wanted the little girl to view, what she wanted to see, which is true. You shouldn't be giving off free work or labor. No one should, but that's not what the Democratic Party solely argues about, and that's not what they sit.
No, but they do support a lot of government programs and a lot of entitlement programs.
True, they do, but also at the same time, a lot of those people that's using those resources are people that's either using them for their children benefits. So that's like, okay, if I had a story, so when I become president, I'm just going, I want to be able to give all my money that I've worked and earned to the people that belong in a charity. Oh, you know what? That is a good thing to do. Now, all of a sudden, it's a good thing to do after I've spent all my money, earned all my money and give it to a charity. It's a good thing to do. But if I take it, the money that I've worked and earned for and go give it to a homeless man, then it's a different story. Just like how I just quickly painted that picture to fit my story, you can paint a picture to fit your story as well. That's the same thing being done when you're giving your money to a charity. What a lot of Republicans do, they just
but nobody's forcing you to give you money to charity.
True, they're not. And
the government is forcing you to take money out of your paycheck for all these programs.
Well, guess what?
Whether you want to or not.
Guess what? There's a different country.
And that's
There's a different country.
Every country you got to pay taxes in every country.
Well, exactly, that goes both ways. If you don't like it, move.
All right,
that's why America is here, because they didn't want to pay the taxes to Great Britain.
And guess what?
I
now
think the taxes is used differently though in other countries.
Because guess what? While y'all sitting there saying that, I mean, like a Democrat can come up and say, "Well, hey, would you want the money that you're working for to just be taking it?"
There's some things that I agree with Democrats and some things that I agree with Republicans.
Right.
But I don't all the way lean one way. You know.
Right. That's why I get stuck and confused too, because I'm like, hold up, I'm going with you 50-50 and I'm going with you 50-50.
Right.
You know, like, so it's really hard to really choose a side, because
it's not really 50-50. It's like, I agree with that. Like, I agree with some things Donald Trump says. Some of the things.
Right.
Not when he's going on them crazy rants. But it's a couple of things I agree with him on. You know what I'm saying? But
someone was speaking on about, they was agreeing that, you know, they shouldn't, he is right, y'all shouldn't be able to get the rights if you're illegal.
If you're illegal here,
you're right. So that's in one way I do believe.
If you broke the law to get here.
Right.
If you came through the proper channels, then okay. If you broke the law to be here, then come on, bro. I might as well break the law and then I expect, a reward. But,
it's kind of funny when you look at it. I mean, if you cross the border illegally and go into Afghanistan, they will shoot you.
Right.
You're shot. Have like 3 hikers.
If you go, they got 2 hikers that accidentally wandered into Iran and they got imprisoned for 8 years.
Oh my!
You illegally come over the border here, you can get a driver's license, health insurance,
and then you can also send someone else from another country over here just by signing them over.
And the problem with that, look, I'm all for immigration. We're a country of immigrants.
Right.
Every single one of us.
Mm-hmm.
And but there has to be limits on it. There has to be a legal way to do this. It can't just be a free for all. Because let me tell y'all something that's really troubling. All these people, not too many people know this. A part of this big thing with these wide open borders, y'all don't realize back in the 70s, Russia made about 40 to 50 suitcase-sized nuclear weapons. Mm-hmm. Okay, not too many people know this. You know how many are unaccounted for?
How many?
33. 33 suitcase-sized nuclear weapons have been unaccounted for since the 1970s, late 80s. So how hard do you think it would be for somebody to sneak one of those across the border, go to a football game, you only have to get within a certain amount of distance from the Capitol building, from the White House, from anything. You could detonate that and it's game over.
Right.
When people are just literally walking over the border, what security is that? It's not so much about we don't want to keep... we want illegals out of here. We don't want Mexicans in here. We don't, because it comes from Canada too. We have our borders are a joke, and it's about security more than anything. Economic problems is one thing, sure.
I wish the Native Americans had good security. First immigrants wouldn't have been able to be here.
They would have been out of there.
Yep.
Hey, we about to introduce a phenomenal singer, to bring it to a lighter note, because that's a whole nother show. But we about to introduce one of these singers, man. He been doing stuff with me, man. Pep Rally with a Purpose. Almost every event that I put together, he comes through and sings. And he always shocked the crowd, man. We about to play one of these songs. What did you give a Move On? Introduce the song that she about to play for you.
This song right here is actually my first single that I put out. It was on Wild Wayne's 504 Radio. I also performed this song at a showcase that Wild Wayne put on with his agency from Atlanta that 7th Street is a part of. So it's real big. It's called Special One. I actually wrote it for a special one. I'm not gonna disclose the name, but when she hear it, she'll know who she is. So I hope y'all like it. Y'all just vibe out.
All right, y'all, sorry about that. All right, man, this is Sincere Special Ones.
Everything that I have, and I mean that, yeah. Is there anybody out there who believe? Do you believe in the girl you need? I gotta give her everything that I have, and I mean that. So girl, if you don't know by now, from me I know there's one thing you should know is that I am your man for sure. Girl, don't doubt what we have, 'cause some don't have that special one. Thing you should know is that I am your man for sure. Girl, don't doubt what we have, 'cause some don't have that special one. I know how rough our past was. Yes, I did some things, you said some things, we messed up, but we were strong enough to make up. Never make the same mistakes, no. We get better, yeah. How I feel so lucky to have you, waking up every morning to the smell of food. I have the perfect woman in my life. Yes, we fuss and fight, but peace will be in the night, yeah. Thing you should know is that I
All right, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed that song. I thought it was pretty hot, man. That's a good track.
Me too.
And welcome back. You're listening to NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. This is Left-Handed Comments on Music Exchange Radio. Y'all call in, man. Y'all been quiet. Everybody's been quiet.
Please do, because we like to talk, as y'all can see. So come talk.
I know. I was at the Saints game yesterday, and a friend of mine was like, "Man, I wanted to call in." My boy Snake. He was like, "Man, I wanted to call in, bro. You know, I don't know. I didn't want to get crazy." I'm like, "Dude, that's what we're here for. Right. Call in. 504-341-8255."
Yeah, but that song was hot, bro. Every time we bring a song through, it's hot.
Man, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I work hard, man. Everything is really heartfelt, and I actually, you know what I'm saying, went through these real life experiences.
Right.
I just, you know, I escape with my music, and I just, you know, I put everything in that, man.
Right. That's what's up, man. We gonna play that Move On next. That's the one he performed last week at Pure Lounge. 1011 Gravier Street. We'll be there tonight, man. Hopefully Sincere come through there.
Yeah, I'll be there, man.
And rock with us out there, you know. But that song was nice, but that sound like something they'll sing while the bride's coming down the aisle. That's what it remind me of. Something like what's that movie with Morris Chestnut when he was getting married? Dude,
The Best Man.
took his wife.
Best Man.
Yeah, that's what it remind me of. The end of that movie when they played.
What I might add a scene off The Best Man and put that as like, you know,
into the video
scene or something towards the end.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I know.
Or reenact that movie and make that the video.
Make that the video. Yeah, that'll be fire, bro. Cause it fit that kind of mood.
Yeah, I feel that vibe.
Who you wrote that for?
I can't tell you.
I tried. I tried to get it out of you. Hear me? I'm saying, what she must have been very special to you. Man.
Yeah, she was special. She was very special. So.
Yeah.
Damn, that's called Special One. You know?
That song was brought a tear to my eye, man. For real. That's what took me so long to get back to the mic, man. I was trying to wipe my eyes, man. Something
get your tissue.
You gotta play it for your wife.
I'm about to jack that song, man. He messed up and sent it to my email. It's my song now. I'm about to go learn it and then sing it to my wife like I wrote it.
As long as you don't try to put it on the air.
Oh nah. It's gonna be a rotation on Music Exchange Radio though. I got you.
All right.
Hey, but we got to take us a quick break, man. We'll be back in a little bit. I hope Jay is listening so she could play my outro music. Let's get some of that music, you hater. Alright, we'll be back, man. This is Left-Handed Comments on Music Exchange Radio. When we come back, man, we got one more song by Sincere, Move On. We're going to break.
Make sure you come see us at Pure Lounge.
Yeah, man, and join the conversation, man. 504-341-8255, man. This is Left-Handed Comments, MusicExchangeRadio.com. Peace.
You dig?
The New Orleans Talk Network has added hundreds of listeners to our email database. But we don't have you. Make sure that you are in the know by sending us your email address. Go to the NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com and send us your email contact so that we can send you action matters, community events, show topics, and a whole lot more. Go to the contact page and email us today your address. That's NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. Go to the contact page, send us that email address today.
Hi, I'm Linda Lewis, Director of Armstrong Family Services. I'm here to remind you that anyone can become homeless, even you. Armstrong Family Services is a nonprofit organization that serves families in crisis. We focus on keeping homeless families together. Post-Katrina, we have helped over 1,000 families. Now we need your help. For more information, please call 504-899-2995.
Thank you!
You wanted that phone, and the answer was no. You needed that car, and the answer was still no. Your family liked that apartment, but they said no again. They even turned you down for the job you were qualified for, all based on a bad credit report. Your credit can be restored. Call Bethesda Community Development Corporation at 504-348-0132. Don't allow a bad credit report to hold you back any longer. Call BCDC at 504-348-0132.
Hi, my name is Remus Bowman, and we're here to discuss you and your credit. This would be an informative hour discussing your credit options and how you can achieve a good credit rating in just a matter of 3 to 6 months, and the removal of bad or incorrect information. Again, my name is Remus Bowman, your good credit advisor. Join me every Monday on New Orleans Talk Network.
No one and no nothing. What up, world? It's your boy Rock Lefty. This is Music Exchange Radio. Well, this is Left-Handed Comments on Music Exchange Radio, broadcasting live from New Orleans Talk Network Studios in Monroe, Louisiana. Out here doing it big, man. I got Kayla Marie. I got Madam Nola. I got Will Roman. We got special guests in the building, Sincere the Truth.
Yeah, what's up?
He just played that special one.
Yeah.
Who he played it for again?
Played it for my special one.
I'm gonna get it out before you leave today. But man, he played that, man. It's a hot song, man. It put tears in your eyes and it put a vision in your head. I think I gave my idea for the video.
Yeah, you did. You
yeah,
really did.
Please, just shout me out, man. Let me be in the video, bro.
I'm gonna give you a percentage of that, man.
You know, appreciate
it. Think alike. You know?
Appreciate it. I need a percentage of everything I can get my hands on, man. We got we gonna go to the lines, man. Got line 1. Who we got on line 1? Cause they don't have no name up here.
It's K Ryder.
What's up, K Ryder? How you doing?
Hey, I'm good. I just wanted to let y'all know y'all doing a good job, and Sincere, that's an awesome song.
Thank you, babe. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you calling in, K Ryder. Yeah, man. K Ryder gonna be out there with us tonight at Pure Lounge, man. 1011 Gravier Street. We'll be out there rocking, man, at the Fuse event. Got live performances, food, drinks. Oh, we got drink specials out there too, man. Long as Music Exchange Radio is out there, we got the drink specials. So y'all come out there and check us out, man.
Woo to that.
Woo, yeah. Oh yeah, cold-blooded alcoholic. I ain't want. Hey, y'all see Kayla Marie out there?
She was turned, man.
Yeah,
she was
bro.
Turned the last event, man.
You seen the too, huh?
Turned,
every time you turn around, she had a new drink in her hand.
New drink.
She don't care. She makes white and brown liquor. She is not racist at all. Look.
Couldn't turn her down.
I'm telling you. And look, I offered to buy a drink. You should have seen her eyes. But she was like, "What?" Yeah, I had to get one of them $3 drinks, man. They got 2-for-1 drink specials out there tonight. As long as Music Exchange Radio's out there, man, we gonna do it big, man. But Sincere, we got some questions for you, man. And then we gonna play your next hit. What's up? Yo, start with Kayla Marie. Kayla Marie, what you got? It's on.
Oh, I'm sorry. Madam Nola told me it was not on, so I had to check. You know,
okay.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. But my first question is, who's one of your favorite music artists?
One of my favorite music artists would have to be, I say, like the Maxwells and the Music Soul Childs. That's my favorite.
Okay, I like
that's
Maxwell
what's up.
too.
Yeah,
definitely.
I like music because he can rap and sing.
All right, and who's your favorite? No, not who. I'm sorry. What's one of your favorite songs that you made thus far? Or maybe one of your more successful songs, the one that you feel is been the most successful?
I think I get the most reviews from what you just heard, special one, and
Straight up.
A good follow back would be Move On.
Right.
And I think that Move On will probably takes me to the next platform in my career.
I could agree,
because it really is in detail, and people tell me that I really like that song, because especially when it comes to females, they be like, that's all I be wanting my boyfriend to do, just like, but can't we just move on, please? And I'm like,
oh man,
I appreciate that. I appreciate it. So, you know, everything I write is pretty much from the heart, and I really live that. So I know a lot of people going through the same things in the same situation. So I just, you know, I write to help and inspire, you know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at.
That's what's up.
Okay, and I like how, you know, it's good to always connect with your audience and your fans, so I really like that.
Right. Before we move to the next one, we got to go to the phone line. We got Perfection on line 1.
What's up, left-handed comment crew?
What's down, Perfection? Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Atlanta, Georgia,
Oh.
by way of New York City.
Oh, you got to represent both sides. Oh, we got a Northeastern.
Yes, Connecticut.
What's up, Connecticut?
What up?
What's down?
New London. Yeah,
Anyway,
but what's up,
look,
man?
you gotta-
I'm really digging, you know, the show. You know what I'm saying? Y'all really got some interesting things y'all talking about. And since Homeboy, that song is off the hook, man. For real.
Wow. I appreciate
you know what I mean?
it, man.
I'm pretty sure the person that was wrote to felt that.
Hold up. Did you ask who it was, who he wrote it to?
Nah, who did you write it to? He didn't want to say at first.
Oh, man, I wrote it to Special One, man. That's who.
Okay, man, that's what's up. You know what I mean? But I was calling. I'm at work, so I got to keep it kind of nifty, man. I wanted to give y'all a shout-out, you know what I mean, and shout-out a couple of other people, you know what I mean, that's down with my team, Perfectionist Management.
Appreciate it.
You know, especially Rock Lefty, man. Nothing but love to you, you know what I mean? Keep on doing what you're doing.
Hey, I plan on it.
For real. And, you know, I want to give a big shout-out to Coffee, you know what I'm saying, who's doing some things, man. She coming out with a Christmas CD, and her and C Gutter just dropped something. And C Gutter is by way of New York, Coffee is by way of ATL. I want to give a shout out to Papa P and the Chaser Fam crew, you know what I mean, Mossy, two of my other artists. I want to give a shout out definitely to Teacher Team Stay Grinding, and you know, to Voice of Reason, and my other artists, also Sexy Chocolate. You know what I mean? So, you know, and definitely to y'all again. Word up. Y'all girls doing y'all thing. Homeboy, you doing your thing. And Rock Lefty, you know, you definitely doing it.
All right, man. We appreciate you calling in, bro.
Much love,
All right, no doubt, man. Y'all stay blessed.
Thank you. You too. Stay blessed. Thanks, man. All right, man. Appreciate that. Shout out Perfection. Hey, you got any questions you want to ask Sincere?
Yeah. What motivated you to start singing?
What motivated me to start singing is the fact that a lot of people said that I couldn't do it. I wasn't ready. It's not my time. The music not that hot.
Right.
I mean, that's just, you know, the outside looking in things
Right.
that helped me to. But
It was that push,
inside,
that drive.
Internal, I always did, you know what I'm saying, want to do music. And I found out that when I was playing football after high school that I really wanted to do music because I really didn't love football the way I thought I did until I actually got to that level where football is a business and it's more like a job, and I don't want that to be my job. I'd rather
do what you love.
Music.
So that goes to answer my second question that I have for you. When did you actually decide that you wanted to make singing an actual career? And it was when you found out that football wasn't for you.
Right.
So, well, since you answered those two questions in one, I want to ask you, since you know how Drake has that saying, if I was doing it for y'all, I have nothing else to prove. When you make that, when you really hit it, and really make it to wherever you're trying to go, because I know you're going to get there. And even now, you're doing a good job. So it's kind of like you've proved the people wrong. What are you going to do next? Like, what do you want to see yourself doing next besides just singing?
I'm definitely when I definitely get to that platform, I'm definitely gonna have multiple businesses. You know what I'm saying? I have a minor in business management, so I definitely can, you know what I'm saying, venture off into that and start doing things towards that, just to, you know, reciprocate some of that money that I'm gonna be getting, and just, you know.
Y'all here, ladies, a black, smart, educated singing man.
Don't try to send them. Don't try to send them
scalawags
at that man already got a special one.
Sexy, you know. Listen,
No,
y'all don't know who that is. See, y'all heard it from the source. He's single.
Oh, okay. Oh, my B, bro. I'm trying to keep. I'm trying to keep the chickens off that man, because you know, as soon as they come, I seen Straight Outta Compton last week, man, and you seen what they did to Eazy-E. Put that pop on Eazy-E, man. Man died at 31.
That was that needle. They hit
man died at 31, man.
Should hit him with the needle.
Yeah, bro.
Safe sex is the best sex. You don't want that latex. I think Wayne said that.
Yes.
That I think I'm latex.
Right. Hey, I don't want that. Hey, but anyway, I want to ask you this, man. What do you say to the people that was telling you that your music wasn't no good? When you see them now and you getting this acclaim, what you do tell them?
I made it.
I really don't. You know what I'm saying? I really don't tell them anything. I just smile. You know, I'm a pretty humble person. I learned through circumstances and the thing that I've been through. So even when you have your greatest enemies and they walk across your face, you have to, you know what I'm saying, love them like they're your neighbor. You know, so that's pretty much the attitude I take. Because I want to, you know what I'm saying, I want to keep getting blessed. You know what I'm saying, on the things that God been doing and moving in my life. You know, so that's just how, you know what I'm saying, I'm living right now. And I have to set an example for my son. So. You know, I don't want him to feel like everybody that do something wrong to you, you have to do wrong back to them, because that's just going to keep the wrong ongoing, you know. So you have to, at some point, you have to nip it in the bud and be like, you know what, I'm better than that, and I'm gonna show the world that I'm better than that.
Right, got to, because man, because soon as people see you trying to do something other than what they doing, they're gonna try to beat it down, man, talk down about it, bro. So, you know, you got to have some kind of motivation, like, you know. People try to talk down on everybody, but, man, you got to just keep pushing forward, pushing through that. And sometimes it get hard, you know what I'm saying? So what was your motivation that kept you pushing? Regardless of what anybody else said, you still decided to go out there and do that.
I feel like my ultimate motivation that really took my grind to another level was when I had my son, you know. That's the only person in this world that actually depend on me to make some type of impact in this world, to the point where he don't have to, you know what I'm saying, live the same life that I live or make the same mistakes that I made, you know. So that set fire to me to let me know I can't mess up, I can't fail, I have to win,
right?
You know, because if I fail, he fails,
right?
And I don't want him to fail,
right?
So,
well, sincere the truth, ladies and gentlemen, we running out of time, man. But we gonna leave y'all today with with the next song, Move On. That's how we're going to leave the song. But this is Handed Comments, Music Exchange Radio, broadcasting live from New Orleans Talk Network. And we will be at 1011 Gravia Street at Pure Lounge tonight, representing. Y'all got anything y'all want to say?
Please come show us some love. This is Kayla Marie. Y'all have
to. Please come show us some love and buy some drinks, because I can't spend no more money on Kayla Marie. She is an alcoholic.
He's gonna go broke.
And we out, man. Music Exchange Radio.
First to say I'm sorry. Understand when you curse me while you're angry. When you fussing and you cussing, going crazy. Then we fucking, then we loving, then we fussing. Goddamn, I miss all that. Time is passing and I'm thinking I need to face that. On a daily I still think about my baby. Damn, I may not let my niggas get me say, cause they heard my story, they heard it before. How you looked up my phone, always think I went home. And that's when any of things I reminisce, babe. I hope you hear me. If you do, tell me when you ready. I'm ready when you are, oh baby. When that moment comes, It's a clear picture that I really miss. I don't know how to fathom it. Goddamn, I think I miss all that. Time is passing, I'm thinking I need to face that. On a daily, I still think about my baby. Tell my friend to let my niggas hear me sing, cause they heard my story, they heard it before. How you hook up my phone, always think I'm with hoes, and that's one of many of things I reminisce, babe. I hope you hear me. If you do, tell me. Baby, I'm ready when you are. Oh, baby, when that moment come, you think that we can move on. Girl, I think that we can move on. When you're ready, I'm ready when you are. Oh, baby, when that moment come, you think that we can move on. Girl, I think that we can move on. I remember all the makeup,